We get asked a lot about what broadhead do we're going on an elk hunt. We saved up our pennies to go on an elk hunt. What broadhead should I use? Should I use the fixed blade or should I use a mechanical?
Well, if they shooting a slick trick, they all gonna fly the same. So get that out of your head to start with. If you got your bow sighted in with your field point, 99.9% of the time, your fixed blade is gonna fly exactly like your field point if it's a slick trick broadhead and your bow's tuned. So the Viper trick, that is, you can't beat it.
No, and I can tell you, this is for elk hunting particularly. This is, really, it's a do-all broadhead. It's kind of what I call it. Literally, I don't care if you're hunting in Africa, you're up in the mountains hunting elk, antelope, whitetail, mule deer. Viper trick's a good choice if you like a fixed blade as well. The blade angle's not so steep. You've got a cut-on contact design. It's also great for women or youth too, on shooting lower poundages. Somebody has shoulder issues. This is a great choice of broadhead to use, and it's been foolproof. They fly great, and I've had a lot of success in the past shooting the Viper trick on elk, and I would highly recommend it if you're going in the woods. But that's me. I like that fixed blade on elk. Slick trick, like you said, they fly great. If you have one that's not, it's usually a bow issue, not a broadhead issue. And that's in a lot of the cases too. If for anybody shooting any broadhead, make sure your bow's good and tuned.
But over the years, I've been blessed to shoot several elk with a mechanical broadhead before in the past, and had great success with it. But slick trick has the Raptor trick. I carry Raptor tricks. There might be a standard in there. It might be a Viper trick. All kinds of broadheads in my quiver because they all shoot the same.
Right.
And if I was going on an elk hunt, I'm not sure that the Raptor trick would be my first choice. But slick trick came out with the Assailant. That broadhead right there is the best of both worlds. I think that is the ultimate mechanical broadhead.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, whenever I look at that head, you can't help yourself but smile. Because coming off of the Viper trick, just like every other slick trick, it's an all steel construction. But this head, this new Assailant, was really kind of born off of this head right here.
The Viper trick.
That cut on contact ferrule is really low resistance on impact, so it doesn't want to stop. The ground likes to stop it. They don't like to stop an animal.
Exactly.
But what they did is they took the mechanical features and added them to that ferrule. So with that, it has the same bleeder blade actually as the Viper trick with a 7/8 cut. So, but with that, it deploys out to
an 1 3/4 cut.
An 1 3/4. So on an elk,
and that blade right there is thick, sharp, and tough. That blade is not, you don't have to worry about the blade breaking, bending, or anything else. And that ferrule right there, I believe you shoot through a concrete wall with it.
It's built very well, very robust, and I'm telling you, they're built to last. Which brings us up to another quick point. A lot of people that are shooting mechanicals, they want to, and I know I've gotten this question, well, I had a blade bend or whatever. Well, you've got 2 inches. When you got 2 inches of blade hanging out there, but you got an animal that just, you watch fault tip over, the broadhead did its job.
Exactly. Whether your blade is bent or broke or whatever, it's just in your mind that your broadhead failed.
Right.
With your animal laying out there at 40, 50 yards dead, the broadhead did its job. It proof's in the pudding.
Exactly. And this is a head right here that I think you're probably going to have a really good chance of being able to reuse if you check the blade, spin it, make sure. If a mechanical, because like you said, the blades are thick and it is a very robust and looks like a really tough head.
Last year we all went to Mexico deer hunting, and you brought us 4 of those broadheads, 4 of the Assailants. Before, they didn't have a name, they didn't have nothing. It was super secret. Larry had them in a little Ziploc bag with padding around them in his pocket. He said, we're going to try these. I know I shot 2 whitetails and 4 javelina with the same broadhead. And every one of them went all the way through and stuck in the ground. My biggest problem was finding my hair after I shot it.
Right.
But far as elk hunting with a mechanical or a fixed, I think I wouldn't be scared to shoot either one. But always make sure you check your state laws, because there's a lot of states that you cannot shoot elk with a mechanical broadhead. You can't even hunt in some states with a mechanical.
Yeah, and
it's got to be a
that's
fixed
a great
head.
point. Always check the regulations.
Yes.
Make sure you're legal with what you have on the end of your arrow.
Yeah, we don't want y'all saying, yeah, we saw Larry Mack and Keith talking about that,
yeah.
them broadheads, and we shot it with it, and they done got us in trouble.
Right. There's one other head though I want to bring up. This is a new one out for this year in the Slick Trick lineup, and this is actually the first 3-blade head that Slick Tricks came out with.
Yeah.
The solid steel construction heads, basically machined out of one piece of steel. They're gaining popularity just because they are more robust and tough.
Yeah.
So Slick
I mean, I
Trick,
think that's a tough looking dude right there.
yeah, this is called the SS3, and it's a solid piece of steel machined out of one piece. And it's literally designed to shoot over and over and over.
All you gotta do
again.
is just sharpen it every time you shoot it.
Yep.
I mean, that's, and there's a lot of guys, I mean, y'all know that that's what they love to do. They take the broadhead, it's like somebody sharpening their pocket knife. They sit there, they sharpen their blades, and
Yep.
it just gives them something more that they did more for their hunt, you know. But
Absolutely. But I can tell you, coming up on September, it's the end of July now.
Yes.
We're all thinking about it, the elk woods and getting out there.
Yep.
And we've got some decisions to make because I'm right now.
Oh,
I'm
that's my
actually-
decision. I would shoot the assailant.
Yeah,
hands
and
down.
I've had such good luck with the Viper trick.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about Slick Trick.
They got you covered on all of them.
Yeah, they're gonna fly good. It's the hardest part's gonna be picking out which one you want to shoot.
That's it. They all gonna do the job.
Yep, exactly.